It looks like ChatGPT has been used by my locals, apparently. So let's read the story. Write a story about a lawyer named Nick who discovers he is gay. Nick sat at his desk, staring at the piles of documents that seemed to stretch on forever. It's so fucking good already. It's already good. As a successful lawyer, he had always prided himself on his ability to handle any case that came his way. But today he couldn't focus. His thoughts kept drifting to a conversation he had had with his best friend the night before. His friend had always come out to him as gay, and it had sent Nick's world spinning. He had always considered himself straight, but as he thought about it, he realized that he had never really given much thought to his own sexuality. He had always just assumed that he was attracted to women. But now, as he sat at his desk, he couldn't shake the feeling that there was something more to his attractions. He found himself thinking about men in a way that he had never allowed himself to before. It was a confusing and frightening realization, but he knew that he couldn't ignore it any longer. That evening, Nick summoned the courage to sit down with his partner and tell her the truth. It was a difficult conversation, but in the end, they decided to stay together and work through it. It wasn't easy, but with time and patience, they were able to find a new normal. Nick realized that discovering his true identity had been scary, but it had also been one of the most liberating experiences of his life. He was finally able to be honest with himself and those around him, and he was grateful for the support of his loved ones. He knew that it wouldn't be an easy road, but he was ready to face it with courage and authenticity. This is from White Guy Tyrone. And he says, write a story about a lawyer called Nick that is secretly a drag queen. Nick was a successful lawyer known for his sharp mind and quick wit. This opening's getting old, but behind closed doors, he had a secret life as a drag queen. Nick had always been fascinated by the world of drag and had started performing at local clubs and bars in his free time. He loved the freedom and expression that drag allowed him, and found it to be a great outlet for his creative side. However, Nick was worried about what others would think if they found out about his secret life. He was worried that it could damage his reputation and career as a lawyer, so he kept his drag persona, Nicky Nightshade, a closely guarded secret. But one night, everything changed. Nick was performing at a popular club in the city when he was recognized by one of his clients. The client, who had come to see the show with his family, was shocked and delighted to see Nick on stage. At first, Nick was worried about how the client would react, but to his surprise, the client was supportive and even offered to help Nick promote his drag career. With the help of his client, Nick was able to build a successful career as a drag queen while still maintaining his job as a lawyer. He even started using his platform as a drag queen to advocate for LGBTQ plus rights. Nick had finally found a way to embrace both of his passions and be true to himself. And he knew that he had his client to thank for giving him the courage to do so. God damn it. Nicky Nightshade. Well, I was just taking my family to the drag show.